Culture wars on the campaign trail.
Donald Trump said that grown men should be allowed to use the girls' restroom.
Republican candidates have spent a lot of time talking about controversial local laws which are seen as divisive and discriminatory. They can fire up the party base or they can drive away support. Just over a year ago, Indiana was one of the first states to take action. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act passed through the State House. It allowed business owners to cite religious beliefs in their defence if refusing service to anyone. Critics claimed the law allowed discrimination against people who were gay or transgender. JJ Gilfreda is a transgender business owner in Indiana. She says the local law was Republicans trying to find a way around the US Supreme Court, allowing same-sex marriage.
The people that were motivated by anger because of same-sex marriage had to do something, and one was if we're not comfortable with gay people, gay covering LGBT and whatever other letters, we want to be able to not serve them. And so that was the motivation behind the religious freedom law and most of the religious freedom laws.
Laws have now been passed in North Carolina and Mississippi, which have also been seen as targeting the gay and transgender community. Proposed, supported and passed by Republicans. But both have attracted big protests and business boycotts. We asked the Republican Party here in Indiana for an interview, but we were told no one would be available until after the primary. But we do know the party locally is debating its position on same-sex marriage, something which it has until now opposed. It's a sign of how the Republican Party across the country is struggling with an issue which has already been decided by the US Supreme Court.
America has changed dramatically in the past 15 years, and public opinion has moved to a really open and inclusive definition of gender and of sexuality. And so at the same time, the Republican Party has not moved much in that direction. So yes, there is a big disjuncture between where the Republican Party is and where America is moving.
Some senior Conservative figures believe it's time to move on, that culture wars are a battleground where Republican votes can only be lost and not won. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Indianapolis.